A note on the excellent Lady Jane, a film from 1986. Not many notes on it then, alas, forgotten in the meantime. We're compensating this anyway now. Um, Historical drama, Helena Bonham Carter, um, as, a, as a newcomer, celebrated at the time. A few notes, but film was appreciated as very valuable. Indeed, it is worthwhile. Lucky with Cinemax, it was on Cinemax yesterday. I don't know if you can look for it on Netflix. Henry VIII is dead, infamous womanizer, the one with many wives. And there is a struggle between the papists, the Catholics, and the Protestant faith. And Lady Jane happens to be the 9 days queen, very young, a teenager really, who is cultivated. She reads Plato in Greek. She has a very sharp mind. She is independent. She doesn't want to marry when the family is forcing her. Indeed, she has to suffer abuse, beating. They put her down and they kick her behind. Mind you, we're talking centuries ago. And Middle Ages. And surprisingly, when she gets married to Dudley, even if she has a strong will, she's brave, she's erudite, and she's against this arranged matrimony, and she's warning her would-be husband, look, we'll be like cousins. I'm very much for it because anyway, I've been to a Lady of the Night, and he's making up this version of a story which he will have to edit and change later on, admitting that in fact he passed out before having coitus with the Lady of the Night, and in fact Lady Jane would be his first sexual partner, as he is for her. So from this shared antipathy, apparent antipathy at the beginning, they in fact become deeply in love with each other. And he's the one who's influencing her once they get married, Lady Jane and Dudley, towards socialist ideas. I'm laughing, but I'm cruel, mean, despicable, because indeed they meet on their journey in the carriage towards their new residence. They meet a group of people, very poor, destitute, living in squalor, farmers who had a good for the Middle Ages, had something to eat, let's better say that. But now they're branded with a hot iron, as Dudley explains to his wife, because the king in his campaign against the church has taken land properties from what used to be the Catholic Church, but also from people like those who have been sent into starvation. They beg, and that's why the branding. And they are sent beyond the fringes of society. He's offering some money, but they throw the coins back, and the wife is upset. Well, why you give coins have no value? They have an inflation also. She's proclaimed queen due to machinations, efforts also of her father, Patrick Stewart, by the way, famous captain of Star Trek. I don't know what captain because I don't follow Star Trek, but even I know about it. And she's trying, when she becomes queen, she's trying to, against her wish again, she doesn't want to, but you have to to change the situation and to free the poor from this slavery and hunger, really. Also, she's giving clothes away. But alas, no spoiler alert here, is because uh, it's history, and you never heard about the Queen Jane, I guess. And that's because she's been there for only 9 days. And then Mary, Bloody Mary, comes in, and it's the execution for the poor teenage queen. Very, very good film indeed.